So I found some crucial information on Gamestop. I have another major update on Gamestop and what they're doing. They just published this today. This is an eye-opener. Coming right up. Make sure to stick to the end and hear me out why they did this or why I think they're doing this. It's crucial. Guys, it's been a major bloodbath, but GameStop has announced that it's hiring major players. So, the common question, should I buy GameStop? Should I sell GameStop? Or should you just hold GameStop? I have good news for all the diamond hands out there. Let me just put it like this. GameStop is capitalizing on our investments. So diamond hands, baby. Yo, my name is Gerardo Pliego, and thank you for tuning in. And in this channel, we talk about anything that's stock related, real estate, entrepreneurship, personal finance. So please hit the like button for all the research and information I'm about to give you guys. And also, it just helps small creators like myself. GameStop has announced today, February 3rd, that they've hired 3 executives from major companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Chewy. GameStop is capitalizing on all the gains that they have received so far by trying to build a core team, rebrand themselves, and that actually has the potential to turn GameStop around. They've hired so far Francis, an executive that brings more than 20 years of e-commerce experience to the table. He was an engineering leader at Amazon. Francis has a start date of February 15th, 2021. Second is Kelly Durkin. Durkin, who previously served as Chewy's Vice President of Customer Service, she pretty much positioned Chewy to receive a high Net Promoter Score of 86 in 2018. And she has a start date of March 1st, 2021. And if you're wondering what is a Net Promoter Score, it's pretty much a percentage of customers rating a product, a service, or a company. Lastly, we have Josh Krueger. He previously held senior fulfillment roles in Walmart, QVC, and Amazon. And his start date is March 1st, 2021. I've also made a video of how hedge funds use a strategy called the short ladder attack, or short attack, whatever you want to call it. First thing first is to why GameStop is doing this. I believe that GameStop is trying to pivot itself to an online service, such as like a subscription platform. A subscription-based e-commerce model is really profitable. Look at Netflix, Steam, YouTube, and of course, everything that I'm talking about is just based on my opinion. This is not financial advice, so please don't sue me. I'm not monetized yet. Today I bought GME on my Robinhood account. I only had Dogecoin profits in that account. It was something around like 89% profit for my initial investment in Dogecoin. I tried buying fractional shares of GameStop, but Robinhood till this date was not letting me, which would mean why GameStop is not pumping anymore, because they're not letting people buy fractional shares. And I'm not selling unless it goes to $500 because I need money. Why am I not selling? Let me explain. If you see here, I've been tracking the public float of GME and it's been lowering and lowering to now sitting at around 50 million shares to the public. In theory, the less shares they are, the less you can manipulate the stock. We have big players like BlackRock who is holding to almost 10 million shares. If you guys see here, these are the 10 big players that are holding GameStop. This is a major move from GameStop. And as of now, I'm in the green. I am bullish on GME right now. And of course, only invest on what you're willing to lose. Remember, rich people will only make mistakes and poor people will make crimes. If you enjoy these type of videos, please hit the subscribe button. That lets me know that you're enjoying the content and I could pump out more content. And with that being said, enjoy your day, stay strong, be happy, and manifest good energy.